important, listen carefully. Last week we learned about plus, and I have an apple here, and an apple. With plus, I'll check, are the apples like term? Yes, they are both apples. So first, I'll put down the apple, and then for plus, I will check the number before the apple. No number? Add 1. No number? Add 1. So for plus, I'll take 1 plus 1. It becomes 2 apple here. Similarly, if I replace apple with variable y, again, in plus, I will check like terms. Oh, both are y, like terms. So I'll put down my y, and then check the number before the variable. 1, check the coefficient before the number variable is 1. So 1 plus 1, I'll get 2y. This is what happened when I have plus. But when you come to this week, you have apple times apple. Very different. If you find it is times, and apple, they are the same. So what I will do is different from the plus. I don't check the number in front. What I'll do is, I'll put out the apple, and the apple becomes bigger. Why? Because apple is 1, repeating 1 time, repeating 2 times. It becomes apple, bigger one. If I put it as y times y, so y repeating 2 times, y, the same y, repeating 1 time, 2 times. It becomes square. I want to emphasize, when I look at the plus on my left, when I have plus, I'll check for like terms, and plus in front one, it becomes 2 here. When I have times here, I don't check the number in front. I check the number on top, the power here. And then I add them up. It becomes 2. You have to differentiate it very clearly. 你要把加和乘分辨得非常清楚。加 y 加 y 会变成 2y， 乘 y 乘 y 变成 y square. Let's check. If I have 2 apple, does it the same with the big apple? Is 2y the same with y square? Think. There's y here. There's y square here. No, they are not the same. They are not the same. They are not like terms. Test 2y plus y square. I have plus in between. So last week we learned, when I have seen plus, I have to check, are they like terms? Check what? Check alphabet. There is y here, y square. That means we are y here. 1 alphabet y, 2 alphabets y. No, they are not like terms. What can I do? I cannot do anything. So I just put it back, the same thing, 2y plus y square. This is what we learned last week on plus. This week we learned about times. For times, no need like terms. You just have to group everything together. So 2y times y square, throw away the times. And then put the number first. And then there are y and y square. So put down the y. Y repeating how many times? 1 times, 2 times. So altogether, 3 times. As long as the alphabet is the same, I can group them all together. Remember, there is a difference between plus, check for like terms, times, just throw away the times and group everything together. Now up level, not only we have times, we could add in with plus and minus here. A times 2 plus 3. What should I do? Plus or times? If you have this situation, in one expression you have plus and you have times, draw a dotted line at plus and minus first. 老师称它为楚河汉界。楚河一边 汉界一边 plus and minus, they cannot mix together, cannot. Then you settle the multiply here. So I have a times 2. Again, I can throw away these times. It becomes a2. Then plus, write down, 3 write down. I rewrite again. I have to put number first. So put a2 first and then a. Others are the same. Copy down. So the answer is 2a plus 3. This is how you simplify from this very long one to a short one. How about this? I have 3 times a times 2 plus b. A bit complicated. So first, don't panic. Draw dotted line 组合汉界画出来 at your plus and minus. Then this is one side, this is one side. I have only times here. I can throw them away. And then next, I put my number together. 3 times 2. I have 6. A I put down. Again, plus, B. Only a b here. So the answer is 6a plus b. The same thing, if I have this, 2 times a plus b times 3. What should I do? Again, find for plus. There is plus here. Any minus? No. Draw a dotted line. And then 组合汉界 left and right. I have times here. Throw away the times. Write down 2a plus, copy down. I have b times 3. Throw away the times. I have 3b. So I put down the number first and then my alphabet. Next, I have 2a plus 3b. Now no more times, only plus. Last week, let's see whether we can simplify it. 2a, 3b, are they like terms? 它们是同类的吗？看字母 look for alphabet. A and B, they are different. So no more. 2a plus 3b is the simplified one. 这个是最约简的了。Last one. I have m times m minus 5 times n times n. Again, in this expression, look for plus and minus. Draw a line. 组合汉界 m times m, throw away the m, throw away the times. I have m repeating for 1 time, 2 times m squared. Minus, copy down. 5, no more number, put 5 down. Times, throw away. I have n repeating for 2 times. So m squared minus 5n squared. Are they like terms? M and n, no, different alphabet. So this is a simplified form. Practice makes habits. Question number 4, write in simplest form. Let's look at H. I have this expression. Check. There is minus, there is times, there is times. So when I have minus and times, 组合汉界画在加跟减 look for plus and minus, draw a line. Then you separate them. They cannot be mixed. And then you put it down. There is only 6 here. 6, put it down. And minus. Then I have b times c times 3. Throw away the times. Put a number first, 3. And then I have b and c. Put it down. My answer is 6 minus 3bc. Are they like terms? No, they are not. So, this is the final answer. 3 times a plus a plus a plus a. Wow, there are times and there are plus. So I draw a line here in between the plus and the minus. I separate them. Wow, 太多组和汉了. So there are different boundaries, different areas. So 3 times a, can throw away this multiplication and just put 3a together. Others, plus, only 1a, put it down. Plus, only 1a, put it down. Plus, only 1a, put it down. Next, I only have plus. I'll ask myself, can they be simplified? In plus, I look for like terms. Is this like term? 它们是同类的吗？是，看字母 A. They're all like terms. So I can group them together. How? Same one is A. In plus, no number, I put 1. So it becomes 3 plus 1, 4, 4 plus 1, 5, 5 plus 1, 6. 6A. Expanded form and index form. We learned earlier m times m minus 5 times n times n. This is a very long one. Very long with multiply in between. This is what we call 膨胀版, expanded form. And from this expanded form, we can change to a very simple one called index form. How? First, find your plus and minus, draw a dotted line. Then look at the left and look at the right. The left, I have m repeating 1, 2. So I have m squared. Minus, I copy down, and 5. N squared, repeating for 1 time, 2 time. This is what we call simple one. Shorter one, and we call it as index form. Now, we're going to learn from index form. Can we expand it to a longer one? So first, we put again the 组合汉界 dotted line, put the minus down first, and then on the left and on the right. On the left, I have m squared, so m repeating for 2 times. 2 times. In between, I have multiply, add on. Again, on my right, I have 5. In between 5 and n, I have multiply, 隐形的. So I put 5, multiply, n squared, that means n repeating 1 time, repeating 2 times. Yes, so this is from index form, I change it to a longer one, expand it to m times m minus 5 times n times n. Expand, index, and we change from index to expand again. Practice makes habit. Question number 5, write in expanded form. So I have this. What is this form? There is no times. Time is hidden there. 藏着. So this is what we call index form. And I'm going to write in expanded form. That means I'm going to expand it, put in all the times. So copy the question and put equal. There is a plus, draw a line, copy down the plus here. On the left, check. A repeating 3 times. Put A. Expand it, put in all the times in between. And on your right, I have B times 2 times B cubed. That means I have B repeating for 3 times. And then I add in the multiplication in between. And then you tell me the answer later. Earlier on, we learned about simplifying with plus, minus, multiply. Now we're going to add on with one more, brackets. In chapter 1, 先做括弧，再做乘除，才做加减. Look at this. We solve whatever is inside the bracket first. A plus B. They're unknown and they're also plus in between. So when we see plus, we have to always check for like terms. What is like terms? Like terms are, check for the alphabets. Are the alphabet exactly the same? There's A here, there's B here. No, they're not the same alphabet. So can I add them up? I can't. If I cannot do, if it is impossible, I will just put it down. A plus B, bracket it. And then I look at the outside. There is times and there is 1. So when I see number and times, I can throw away these times and I can put 1 here to simplify it. And I ask myself, there's 1 here. Can 1 be simplified as well? Yes, because 1 times anything, it will become anything. So in this case, this is a plus b with a bracket. It is still the same, with and without the 1. Next, I will look at the bracket. Bracket in front, check. Any sign? There is no sign. So I can just take away the bracket and left with a plus b. Next, let's look at this. -1 times a plus b. Again the same. Look at whatever is inside the bracket first. You cannot simplify, so just put the same as before. And next, look at the outside. Oh, there's times and -1. So I can just take away this multiply and left with -1. -1. Oh, 1 times anything, you're left with anything. So I'll remain this as a plus b. So I take out the 1, left with negative. Now, to take out the brackets, I have to check whatever sign in front. Oh, there's a negative. So if there is negative, I need to times the individual sign. How? Remember what we do earlier on? There's no sign. Add on positive. Oh, there is sign. So, negative times positive, I'll get -a. Negative times positive, I'll get -b. This is how I throw away the brackets and left with -a minus b. Next, what if I have 2 times a plus b in bracket? So if this is the case, I'll again do whatever is inside the bracket first. Not like term, I just have to copy the bracket down. Next, 2 times. Okay, I can take away the times and left with 2. Now, this is 2. This is not 1 anymore. 2, I cannot be taking it away. So, what can I do here? No. What we can do now here is just leave the answer as it is. In Form 2, you'll be able to learn this to further simplify it, but not now. Now, this is good enough. Next, if I look at this, it's a times bracket a plus b. Not number anymore, all variable. So check whatever is inside, not like term. I can only put this down again. Oh, times a. Times, I can take away the times and left with a. Can I further simplify? No, not now. This is good enough for now. So the answer is a bracket a plus b bracket. And the next one. Oh, there is number, there is variable, and there is also bracket. And outside there is times. So very first, look at whatever is inside the bracket and check, can I simplify? Not like terms. So cannot simplify, put down again the same thing with bracket. And outside there, yes, I can take away the times and left with number first and alphabet. So my answer is 2a bracket a plus b. And the last one here, almost the same. So I have 2 times bracket a plus b times a. So I have times outside, I have bracket. Whatever is inside the bracket, do first. Any like term? No like term. So I put as it is, a plus b, bracket. I have times outside, times outside. Take away the times. And now, I put it down, I have 2 and a at the back. If this is the case, we will always arrange in this way, number, alphabet, then the slightly long bracket ones at the back. Answer is 2a times a plus b. Practice makes habits. Question number 6. Write in simplest form. 约简. Let's look at the easiest. A. We have 2 times a plus b. Again, I have brackets. So do whatever is inside the bracket first. Oh, there is plus here. Plus, immediately think of like term. Check like term. Are they like term? No. If not, I just put it back as it is together with the bracket. And then check outside the bracket. 2 times. Times. Yes, I can just take away the times and put 2 near to the bracket a plus b. So this and the below one are the same. Then I'll look at e. This is bracket first, then only times number. So if I have this, again, do whatever is inside the bracket first, b minus a. There is minus here. Check for like terms. Are they like terms? No, one is b, one is a. I cannot do anything. I can only leave it as it is. And then when I look at outside, times 4. Yes, I can just take away the times and put 4 here. You can put 4 here. We can also put 4 in front. If I want to straight away write the answer, I will put equals to 4 in front. Always number first, then only the alphabet. I'll show you on G, slightly complex. Let's look at this. 3 times bracket times A. Of course, brackets always come first. Look at the brackets. Oh, they are plus. So I'll ask myself, are they like terms? Check alphabet. A. Yes, they're all the same. So I can plus them together. Check for the number in front. No number, put 1. Check for a number in front. No number, put 1. No number, put 1. So they're all the same like terms. I'll put the like terms down. A. 1 plus 1 plus 1. It becomes 3. Next, copy down the others. So you have simplified the inside bracket. Now there's no more bracket. But be careful. When you throw away the brackets, you always have to check for the sign. Bracket in front, are there any negative? If there's no negative, you can just straight away take it off. Left with 3 times 3a times a. So now, whatever you have is times. What can I do now? Check. There is only times here. So I can expand them to individual number and alphabet. 我可以把它膨胀，把它变成一个的号码，或是一个的字母。Then the next, I collect all the numbers together. 3 times 3, I'll have 9. And I collect all the same alphabet together. Oh, A times A. Throw away the times. I put A, repeating for 1 time, repeating for 2 times. So A squared. This is only happening on multiply. As a conclusion, when you see plus, check for like terms. When you see multiply, throw away and merge everything together. Simplify with brackets. I have A times A. When I have times, remember, take out the times, merge. 拿掉乘，拼起来。So, I take out the times, I merge it together. A. Oh, the same alphabet. So I can say A, simplified become 1, repeating 1 time, repeating 2 times. A squared. This is a simple one. What if you have something like that? 2a plus b bracket times 2a plus b bracket. How do I look at it? Chapter 1 says, 先括弧再乘除才加减。括弧里面 do whatever is inside the bracket first. Oh, inside the bracket there is plus. Plus, check for like terms. Are they like terms? No, they are not. So I cannot do anything. Put it first. This is the same thing. Oh, I can also do nothing here. Then, I check. Outside the bracket, I have times. Oh, I have times. I can take out the times and merge others together. So I take out the times. I put down exactly the same thing together with the brackets. And then I check. Oh, the whole thing are the same. 2a plus b. Another side also 2a plus b. So I can say this is repeating for 1 time, repeating for 2 times. So I can simplify it to 2a plus b bracket square. Clear? What if I have this? Bracket 2a plus b times 2a plus b times bracket 2a plus b. Again, we have bracket we have times. So do whatever is inside the bracket first. Inside the bracket, check, oh, plus. Plus meaning look for like terms. Any like term? No like term. One is A, one is B. Can I do anything? Can I simplify? No, I cannot. So I have to put down the same thing here, 2A plus B in bracket. Then I check, oh, 2A plus B, bracket is one thing. One thing means I can look at it as one whole thing here. Inside a bracket, times one whole thing, the same, 2A plus B, and 3 times the same. After settle the bracket, then we'll look out at the outside. At the outside, I have times. Times, take out the times, merge together, 拿掉乘，拼在一起。拿掉，哦，一样的。Repeating for 1 time, repeating for 2 times, repeating for 3 times. So, bracket 2A plus B, cube. What if I have 2A plus B times 2A minus B? So, check. First, you have bracket and you have times. Do whatever is inside the bracket first. Check. Plus, are they like terms? No, they are not. They are not like terms. So what can I do? Impossible. Put down again 2A plus B in bracket. And then check for this. Do whatever is inside the bracket first. Inside the bracket, minus, again, check for like terms. No, not like terms. So, cannot do anything. Put down as it is. And then we look at outside. Oh, there is times here. Times here means I can take out the times, merge together. 拿掉乘，拼在一起. So I can take out the times and merge these together. How can I write it? Let me show you step by step. I can also put down it as times here. And then the next step is I take out the times. So it is left with 2A plus B and 2A minus B. Times is gone. I have brackets and times. Brackets and times. Again, do whatever is inside the bracket first. Check for 2A plus B. 2A plus C plus, look for like term. A and B not like term. So I can only write it as 2A plus B. And then check for the next one. Again, the same. I cannot do anything. So I can write 2A minus B. And 2A plus B. Write down. In brackets. The next step, I have times. I put it down again. Next one is, inside the bracket is done. Outside the bracket, oh, there is times. I can cancel off the times and merge together. 拿掉乘，拼起来. 2A plus B, no, minus is not the same. Oh, there is one more. 2A plus B, repeating 1 time, repeating 2 times. 2A plus B, square. And then next, times is taken out, so I can put brackets here. 2A minus B. Repeating how many times? Only 1 time. So I'll leave it as it is. So the answer is 2A plus B squared times 2A minus B with brackets in between. Expanded form, 膨胀版, index form, 约减版. Y plus 4z, bracket, times y plus 4z. This is called expanded form because it is written as the long version. And we can simplify this by putting it into index form. How? Let me show you. First, check whatever is inside the bracket. y plus 4z, and check another brackets, y plus 4z. Oh, they are the same. That means I can simplify by putting a repeating here. Y plus 4z repeating one time, y plus 4z repeating two times. So it becomes 2 square here. Most important thing is you have to put down y plus 4z, the bracket whole thing square. So this is a simplified form. Again, if I have a simplified form with a square here, I can also expand it to y plus 4z bracket times y plus 4z. Or you can also simply leave it as y plus 4z bracket y plus 4z. This is expanded form. I would like to try out practice makes habit. Question number 8. Write in expanded form. Here, I have an index form here. I would like you to write in expanded form, meaning you have to expand it by putting a lot of multiply in between. So I have a bracket, and inside the bracket, there are 2 plus 7z. 2 plus 7z, the whole thing is repeating 2 times. So I understood already. It is 2 plus 7z in the bracket, repeating 2 times. So the same thing repeating for 2 times. So 1 time, 2 times. So this is the answer. D. Determine the values of A, B, and N. This is a K-BAC question. You have to think a little bit. So on my left, here is expanded form. On my right, it is an index form. 膨胀版, 缩减版. So you try to guess a little bit. Oh, let me look at this. AX plus B. So the pattern is AX plus B. The same thing, AX plus B. Same thing, AX plus B. Look at my right hand side. Oh, there is something X, a number here. So it seems like there's a pattern. Pattern of what? There's an AX, 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 something X. And the most important thing is we have to refer to the bracket. I have a bracket here, bracket here, bracket here. How many brackets do you have? 1, 2, 3, repeating for 3 times, and inside everything stay the same, AX plus B. So repeating for 3 times means the whole thing bracket repeating for how many times? So what does N stand for? Tell me. As you can see from the yellow, you'll be able to see that what is A actually? Look for the patterns. And then plus B is here, repeating for 3 times in every bracket. So could it be plus B? Tell me what is A, B, N? We'll discuss in the class. Let's look at E. E is a trap, 是个陷阱. Be very careful. I put D and E together. D shows bracket and there's nothing in between, so there's a multiply in between. This is what we learned in this video. But we check for E. There are brackets, and in between the brackets, they are not multiply. They are plus and minus. So you cannot use the times method to solve this. You have to use what you learned last week on plus and minus to solve this. Let me give you some clue. Now, on my left, it is a very long one. On my right, it is a very simple one. So expanded form, index form. How can I change this to this? Check for index form. Wow, there is no brackets here. That means on my left, I have to throw away all the brackets. Remember, plus and minus. How can I throw away the brackets? Check. Check. Check for what? Check for any sign in front. No sign? Can I throw away the brackets? If in front of the brackets, I have negative, minus, what should I do? If in front of the bracket, I have plus, what should I do? After you have thrown away all the brackets, then For plus and minus, what will you do? You rearrange and then you'll get something like that. Check it out. Very interesting. Use your creative mind. See ya.